Good morning, it's Brenda. Welcome back. We are going to carry on with our MUSICA and MELODIA journal, where I thought we would put the signature in today, and I have just a couple of little projects that we can do, but I've just put a few of these papers together. I did show you them. I made my 3 holes. And I also put the 3 holes in the spine of our cover. Oh, let's just move that. So I'm going to set it in there. I even have my thread ready. This is just, it's this sparkly thread. It's from Walmart. I mean, their thread is fairly cheap here. So... and it's strong. I tested it, I pulled it, and made sure it wasn't gonna break. So let's just get right into it and start sewing. It's just the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. You don't have to watch me struggle this time. Not like the last time when we were together. This one is, there's not as many pages, and I'm using a dull needle. Yeah, I say that, and then look what happens. It gets stuck on a piece of paper. Just leaving my tail there. Ugh. Then I'm going to come down, go through the bottom hole. Just like that. You can put your, you can have your tail at the back if you want, and have an outside tie where you can put dangles or whatever, or you can just have it on the inside, which is what I'm gonna do. And then just come right back up the center, just like that. And what you want to make sure is that each of these, you have one on either side of your bridge, I guess you call it, and then just make it snug. You don't want to rip your paper, so I just pull it snug enough so that it will stay tied. Oop! And then what happens, and I break it. But there's enough there for me to do another knot. There we go. Nice and tight. Okay, so I'll just cut this one off, just like that. And then what I like to do is put a little dab of glue there, and it just holds it. Doesn't have to be a lot, just a tiny little dab. Just like that. And then that little bit's done. And then you have yourself a journal inside. I'll just take these off. How's everyone? Hope you're all doing good. I don't even think I asked you at the beginning, but I was pretty happy to get on here and get some of this done. And then there's our spine, and I like this because it sparkles, and then it'll close up like that. And then I don't think I told you even how many pages were in here, so let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages plus a doily. You can add an envelope to it. You can add more pages if you want. Just remember, it's just a 1/4 inch gusset, so you want to be able to close it nicely, and that looks lovely like that. All right, just move these things out of the way. And this is they call it a doll pin for whatever reason, but it's nice and long and it's thin, and the eye on it is a fair size, which is nice. I don't have to struggle with it. All right, so I've just been making a few things. I mean, if I did everything on the videos, then we would be here for a while. So I just took one of the pieces, and it was just on copy paper, so I backed it with some of the old music paper and made it into a little tuck spot. So I'm just going to glue it right there, and then things can be tucked inside just like that. Let's do that. Our weather has warmed up. I am so happy. What is it today? It says it's -5 here where I am in Alberta. So that's a huge improvement from the other day. There's no sunshine today, but that's okay. So I just glued the two sides, and I'm just going to add it to the corner here. And it just adds another element inside and underneath the flip. I didn't add anything to the top of the flip there yet. I kind of like it like that actually, but that might change too because it changes, right? Things always change. So I did have there we go. I'll just, yeah, it's the same paper, but that's okay. And then what I did with this, I just kind of tore around this. I just think that is just so beautiful. I think I might just slip that in there. I just think that's gorgeous. I didn't ink around it or anything yet, but and then in this pocket, I just added some of the cutoffs, and I folded it over just as a hidden writing spot. And I put 2 of them in there. This one as well. And it's the same. Just like that. And then I think you saw the rest of it. So this is our cover. But let's do the cover first, and then we can do some other things. So I found this little girl. She's in the Tim Holtz dolls, and she's a little ballerina. So I kind of colored her with, I kept them out, but I colored her with these Stampin' Up! Flirty Flamingo, the light and the dark, just to give her some added color, and I thought she'd be pretty cute on the cover. And then I have just a piece of doily, and this is just a cut off piece with the bird on it, and I just used the punch again, the stub punch, and did the corners. And then I have a bit of lace, so I thought we could just put that together. And I did have there it is. I had this teensy tiny number that I wanted to use on there as well. So I'm just gonna ink it up a bit. It's Thursday for me today. You'll be seeing this on Friday. So let me just use this. Don't need a ton of glue. Just like I like enough glue where I know it's not going to come off. Because there's nothing worse than having things come up after you've attached them. I'm just going to put it there. Sometimes I struggle with covers. I don't know if you're like that, but I try to come up with different things for covers, and sometimes I just can't. I don't know if you have that problem, but I look in books for inspiration, and I go online for inspiration, and a lot of times I like to do fabric, use fabric on toppers, and then just build on those. But this one we're gonna build on paper and doily. So that's just gonna go in the corner. And I thought she could go there. She's so cute, and she looks like she's just having such fun. So I'm going to pop her right there in that little tiny number. It's really hard to pick up. You can add words, numbers, it's whatever you'd like to add, but I just thought a number would be nice. Nouveau drops, if you have Nouveau drops. I was going to grab my little, I have a little basket with a few of the Nouveau drops in there, but they're always fun to use. There we go, let's just add her. And I thought I would just set her feet where the beginning of the piano keys are, and then I'm going to put some lace across there. This nice pink lace. Can gather it up. I don't have my hot glue, but I think it could be gathered like that. That looks pretty cute. Let's see how this will work. It's a stiffer lace. So let me just fold it over. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, well, there are staples. You can use staples, or after I'm off the camera, I can always grab my hot glue and fix it as well. So, because I'm thinking, yeah, maybe staples won't work because we have a pocket back there. All right, I'm just going to, that won't work. Nope, that's okay. We'll figure that out. I have my hot glue sitting here, it's just not plugged in. And okay, what do we have here? Oh, these are our tags and over the hanger. All right, I have some index cards, and I thought we could make a little file folder thingy. I did make one just like this, and then I pop this in the corner for a little secret spot, and then there's a pocket. And then you've got writing on the back, but I think I'm going to attach it to a page instead. So I thought we could make one of those. I did have a template for like just the top, but I'll use this. And all I did is I lined it up with my paper, and then I just trace around it. Oop. Just like that, and then it can get cut. And I just go to the inside of the line usually and cut. You can use your cutter, you can use a ruler to cut it, but scissors aren't too bad. Sometimes on your paper, what is it? Your pads of paper, they will have templates for stuff. And I'm just going to cut this one down a little bit. Just a little bit shorter. I think I did that one the wrong way. I did. That's okay. I'll cut this one down. We'll just have a skinnier one. I'll just have a skinnier one, that's all. And then I just turn them around like that. So there we go. It'll just be a shorter one. And you can round your corners, not, it doesn't matter. It's whatever you'd like to do. Yeah, I keep having to go into drawers for stuff, for goodness sake. And then that side is good. Get rid of all the little edges. There we go. So it's just like that. And then I have some of the old music sheet. We can just use that and cover. And I just have a glue stick for that. Just going to cover the whole entire thing with the glue and with the paper. I probably could have done it before I cut, but that's okay. And I'm doing it upwards, but the music is, the paper's not so long, like for the words. There we go. So all the renovations are done except for the bathroom tile. We have all the trim done, all the painting is done, everything. So yesterday I put the tree up and decorated around the windows, upstairs and downstairs. So it's pretty exciting. Now I just have to start getting some gifts ready, and the ladies at our church, I try to give them something every year, but it's always something that I make. So this year I'm going to make them a gift box and put some cards in it so that they can send different cards to people. I usually do, you know, cards and envelopes, and I just make the box to put them in. There we go, and then this one will go down like this. That's not going to be thick enough. Just grab another piece here. Hope you're having a good week. Do you have plans coming up? Do you have family get-togethers coming up? Our get-together is on the 18th. So just the week before Christmas, which is going to be wonderful. It seems like such a long time since we've had, well, since anyone has been here. It's going to be fabulous. And then I'll just cut this quick. I'm not a fast cutter. It's just, yeah, it's just the way it goes. I guess I try to cut as fast as I can, but there we go. Just about done. If it's painful for you to watch somebody cut paper, then just fast forward. I try not to do too much of that, but sometimes you have to. Okay, so then that's going to be our mini file folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use some washi tape, and I'm going to attach them together inside and outside. And then I use glue because this washi tape, it's not very sticky. It's a low tack or low whatever. Like it's not a very sticky tape. So there we go. So I hope if you're doing one along with me, you've been enjoying it. It's been quite fun to use this kit, and yeah, I've just been having a great time with it. I'm just gonna do one side at a time, just because they're kind of a little bit wet, and I just try to leave a little space in between so that they can bend, just like that. Nip off the ends. All right, just like that. Move it out just a little bit. Oh, goodness. That's better. And then I'm going to add to the other side as well. And you can keep it as an opened piece, and you can put little things inside it so that, you know, when you open it, you can put in stickers or whatever you want in there. But I'm going to close it up and use it as a pocket for tags and whatever. But I just want to make sure that it's not going to come apart. But once it's a pocket, like, it's not going to come apart. So there we are. It's like, I know I had it the right way. And there we go. There's our file folder pocket. I'm just going to give it a little burnish, help that washi tape to go on. There we go, just like that. And then you can glue the two sides closed. Like I say, you don't have to. And then you'd have writing place on the inside and on the back, which is fun. There we go, just like that. And I'm just going to add a couple of these just to hold it closed until it dries. Just like that. So we have a couple of those made. All right, so the glue didn't hold, but that's okay, because I will just plug the hot glue in later and we'll finish it up. So inside our journal, we'll pop a couple of things in that I've made. And like I said, you can just clip this in if you want, and then just have your pocket. You can leave this part of it open as well and have a second pocket. You can keep the top open or just leave it as one pocket. So you know how much I love pockets. But what I want to do is I'm just going to move it over, and I'm just going to glue the two sides here. That way I'll have a pocket, and then there'll be the tuck spot there. So we'll do that. And this glue, the tacky glue, it should be good even on the washi tape. I don't think I've encountered a problem with it not sticking or anything. So I'm just going to move it over, and this way there's room here. If you have it at the edge, there's still room, but like, I don't want things to fall out, whatever gets tucked in there. So there we go. And I have a tag to go inside there. You can put tabs on the sides of them. That's okay. And then it's just easy access to pull out, which is good. And she's so pretty. And then when we come here, I just took a piece of the paper. They were the two tags. I just cut them together, cut them down, put a divot in there and put one of the doilies. I glued it onto there for a pocket. So I thought I would add that right there. It looks so pretty. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to add that to the bottom. But we want to have spots for all of our stuff. And then this is our over the page hanger. And I mean, it can go anywhere in the journal, right? And then this was just a piece of the tag that I cut, and I would like it to be just a little tuck spot. Just didn't ink it up, but I just thought we could put it there and have it as a little tuck spot. And you can, you know, like we say, you can stencil on your paper if you don't like the blank look. You can stamp on it, paint, do splotches and stuff like that. You don't have to keep it as a plain page, you know. And of course, if I do extra things, I will come back and show you. And then I have these gorgeous doilies with the musical instruments and stuff on them, but that'll just stay like that. And then this is our altered paper clip that we made. Just gonna add that to the top there, and it's got the lace on there with the little doily, and that is good. You can also stick things up underneath, right? You can just, like I have these as extra, but I want to add them. I want every piece that we've been playing with to be used. That's why we have them. We're using them. So this should be all dry now. Yep. And I'm just wondering if maybe I could have this one as one that you can remove. That way it can be written on. We should have some stuff like that, right? Removables, I love that. Okay, let's put it there. Just like that. That's quite nice. And then that's, well, yeah, that's it. I have this. I thought it could be a belly band. It's a little tall, but just need to cut a little piece of it off. But why not? Use your scraps. Use them up. Use all your stuff. As you know, I'm in the process of using what I have, using all my paper packs and stuff like that. So it's been good. All right, so I'm going to add it there. And you can make it a pocket, or you can keep it a belly band. So I think for this one, I will have it as a belly band. And I know there's a little cut out of it. That just adds to the character of it. Doesn't always have to be straight and perfect, you know. I don't want it to be perfect. And it's functional. You put tags in there, journaling cards. I haven't made any journaling cards. So, but then we can add one of these. Just quickly ink it up. Sorry, this is crafting on the fly. This is just getting an idea and doing it. So this is how I go. I'm not sure which way that goes. I think it's like that. We'll put it like that anyway. All right. There we go. Beautiful. Sorry, my phone holder keeps moving. All right, and these are our big tags that we made. I'm just gonna pop them into our pocket. One at a time, I guess. They do go in. It's just it's stiff, but once it gets used, it will loosen up. Oh, and then see, now it's chunky. And you could add a closure before you put your paper. You could add ribbon for it to go around. I just like to take ribbon and wrap it around and tie it into a bow. I mean, that's easy enough to do. I don't know if this one's long enough. Let's try. Oh yeah. And it's got a little bit of a stretch to it too, which is nice. And there you have some lace around it. Okay, so let's just go through it and we'll see everything that we've done. So there's our cover. She's so cute. I am going to add lace to the bottom, just to, you know, give it a little bit of extra. Here's our flap with our pocket and the two writing spots in it. I didn't put anything on this page. I'm not sure why, but that page is quite interesting. Here's our flip with our tuck spot, and I put in this gorgeous violin. And then we have our two tags, big huge pocket, and then we have our journal, our very pretty journal. So this is our tuck spot and pocket with the tag in there. You can leave it hanging out like that. That looks all right. And then when you flip up this piece, this was just a cut-off piece of an end. And then we have our over the page tag hanger. And then we have the pocket that we made right in here. I will add some tags to it. Let's just do this for now. Get some stuff in there. And then this is our little flip. I might have to add just a touch more glue, just because it's a skinnier piece. There we go. All right, and then this is our paper clip with our other pocket. I think I might grab some stickers and stuff like that and pop them in there. Like if I do more or add other things, when we come together again, I will show you. I just wanted to do this right now so that you can see everything visually that we did. And so there we go. And that's the journal. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've been making one along with me. And oh yeah, and then our back pocket, of course, with the tags inside. So beautiful. So as you know, this has been the MUSICA and MELODIA kit from Antonio Makes, and it's for my Creative Squad project. And if you go to his site and you purchase anything, like he has more than just digitals on his website. He has cooking videos. He has like a skincare line, tons and tons of videos. There's so much to explore on his website, not just his digitals. But if you go there and you do purchase any of his digitals, if you use my special code Brenda10, Brenda's all in capitals and the number 10, when anything that you purchase, you'll receive 10% off. I mean, how awesome is that? Like, that's just so exciting to me. Okay, so I hope you've had a very good time with me. I've quite enjoyed myself with you. You take care and have a very blessed rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.